Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing amazing. Welcome back once again to my channel. As you can see, today's video is going to be paintings inspired by the wizarding world of Harry Potter. And here I'm just showing you my collection of wands. But let's get a little bit into the mood. So I'm very excited for this because I'm going to have prints and possibly maybe an original of one of these two paintings. But obviously, since it's Halloween season and I've been seeing a lot of Draco TikToks lately, got me inspired to do something related to that. Also because this is a video sponsored by Fiverr, and so I did a little animation. Well, not I did. I basically wanted to get a little witchy animation, but I'll show you guys in a little bit. Let's get into the painting first. This one is with gouache, and it's basically inspired by the Slytherin house, which I'm not a Slytherin, I'm a fellow Hufflepuff over here, but like I said, I've been seeing so many Draco videos and related to Slytherin that I really wanted to be something like that. So if you're Slytherin, this is for you. I was inspired by that photo that I was showing you over here. Obviously, I was thinking about the Forbidden Forest, but it's somewhat kind of easy to do in case you want to recreate it on your house or in your sketchbook. It's just a matter of creating layers, and I first started with the overall ambience and atmosphere because it was like a foggy scenery, and I was trying to stick to the colors from the Slytherin house, which are green, bluish, those sort of cool tones that actually I never really use. I'm more of on the warmer palette, but I really enjoy making this one. But yeah, just have fun with it. Create layers and start as always with the furthest away. In this case, it's not the darkest, it's gonna be the lightest. It goes from light to dark because of the depth of the forest and the trees, and then I add some details in the branches. But yeah, just try to have fun. You can add whatever you want to it, obviously. And so like I was saying before, now I'm adding the darkest colors, which are the trees that are closer to me in this case. Sometimes it's a little tricky with gouache because you have to think in layers, and I probably mentioned this in my previous video. I feel like I'm always saying the same things, but with oils it's kind of different because you can always build up and you don't have to specifically start with the darkest or the lightest. It just depends on how you paint. And here I'm just quoting this beautiful dumb little quote, obviously, which is, we've all got both light and dark inside us. What matters is the part that we choose to act on. That's who we really are. And I think it's just so nice. He's so wise. But anyways, as I was saying earlier, this video is sponsored by Fiverr, so thank you so much to Fiverr for partnering with me. I've already used their services before, but basically it's just a really cool platform where you can find a lot of talented people that offer different services, whether you're trying to find maybe an animator or titles or editing software. They have a lot, and in this case I was looking for an animator to make the little animation that I showed you before of a little witch. So I found Tommy, which his name is Totonimo, and this is the animation that he did. It was very professional, very fast, and you can adjust your budget or the time crunch if you need something really fast. So it's really cool, and I've used it before on another video. I hired this French actor and I had a really good experience, so I'm very happy with it. And yeah, so it's going to be on my website, and I am very pleased with it. I think it's super cute, and he actually gave me different animations before, and I could choose the background. I could also change a couple things, so it's very, very flexible, and I highly recommend it. So if you guys need any services that they have, I'm gonna leave the link down below, so you can check it out, of course, as well as my own curated store, where you're gonna be able to find the bestsellers on Fiverr and anything that you might need for your website development, so that will be there as well. And for the second painting, which in this case is going to be oil painting, because I couldn't decide if I wanted to do it in gouache, and because I'm so used to painting portraits in oil painting, and I wanted to paint Draco Malfoy, I was like, oh okay, so I have to prime it. That's the only reason that I primed it. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, because as you can see in the top, I painted the Isolemnis where I'm up to no good, but that's in gouache, so it's kind of like a little weird. I don't know, I think my mind was like all over the place here. But anyways, here I'm just using my trusty fixative to fix the basic drawing. And now I'm gonna go ahead and use this very magenta base. I knew I wanted to use this one as a base just so it adds more of a pop of color, and especially because the image that I was using as reference, it has a lot of different lightings that comes from the right side and hits on his neck, and I thought this magenta was really, really complementing those colors. That's why I chose it basically. Otherwise I would always choose the burnt sienna, as always. You guys know me.
Famous Harry Potter can't even go to a bookshop without making the front page. Potter, is it true you fainted? I mean, you actually fainted. Shove off, Malfoy.
So as always, starting with the darkest colors. Well, actually I started with the medium tones, and now I'm adding the darkest. But it was a little tricky because there was this warm light coming from the back and hitting his neck and the hair. Also, I feel like blonde hair is probably the most difficult to do, just because it's not really yellow, it's more a mix between egg white and greens and blues. But I think it turned out pretty good. Also, the suit was kind of tricky too, because the values were so similar to each other, but I'm very happy with how it turned out.
Shove up, Malfoy. Father and I have a sex scene that's gonna last 10 minutes.
So this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had so much fun. Now I want to do I want to paint basically all the Hogwarts houses. I want to do Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff of course, and Gryffindor. I was thinking maybe doing the same sort of like a landscape and then maybe a character, so let me know if you would be interested in seeing it. Like I said, the prints are going to be available on my store, and I also did a little restock of my usual prints, because I know you guys have been asking for a restock for a long time. But yeah, I'm very happy with how the little animation turned out. I think it just ties everything together with, you know, the whole witchy theme, and I think it's very important to have a website to showcase your art, but even if you have a different portfolio, that works as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon. Love you. Bye.
Mischief managed, otherwise anyone could read.